Hi, welcome. I'm here to do another channeled message. Tasha, Encompass Awe LLC. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. And cheers to a new day. I hope everybody's well today. Welcome. Good energy today. Welcome. Hope everybody slept well. If you're where I'm from or wherever in the world, I hope that you are in good energies and vibes. And I'm here to hold space with you as well for those energies. Cheers. Give it a few minutes for anybody to come in, and we will do the channeled message. It's not a long channeled message, and I'd be happy to answer a few questions from anybody if they'd like me to do an oracle pull for you guys. I'd be happy to do that with you. And then after that, I'm going to hop over to TikTok. And if I still feel led by spirit to deliver the same channeled message, I will, even though it may come out different. Just going to follow with the flow of spirit. I want the message to reach whoever it is for. Okay, so let's get into it. So what I got was the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. So there's been a few times when I took my baby to the doctor. I do natural medicine, okay? So I'll take my child to the doctor and I'll just have him looked at just to confirm or affirm what's going on and that it's okay to treat him how. I'm not asking nobody how to treat my child, but because I've been doing holistic medicine since 2010, 11, something like that. But I have a baby all over again. And so I was hearing the proof is in the pudding. And I saw the example of somebody seeing something, but then you question it and you're doubting whether it's what you're seeing. Like somebody around you or a situation that you're just doubting your instincts or what you're seeing. You're like, am I being out of sort? Am I judging this wrong? And it's like, no. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. I'm going to give you the example that I have. So, um, I take my child to the doctor, right, in real world here. He's a baby. He was having like little seizures, and I had to resuscitate him when he was like just months old, okay, um, last year. And um, I took him to the doctor to get checked out just to make sure it's okay. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Just to make sure he's okay, right? And see, do we need to take him somewhere? You know, I was freaking out. I've never had a resuscitated baby before or watched that kind of situation. But anyway, so I was just like taking him to get checked out, see what the doctor thought. He does holistic and pharmaceutical medicine, my doctor. So I asked him, I was like, you think it's okay that that I'm giving him just holistic medicine, you know, garlic, you know, whatever it was at the time. Could be colloidal silver, types of things like that, warm cloth, whatever. And he's like, the proof is in the pudding. So doctors have to say things real careful so they don't get in trouble. And like not trying to influence us to do holistic medicine or like stray us away from vaccinations and stuff. Not that I'm trying to impose my thoughts on you guys. It's not even the point. But he's like, the proof is in the pudding. All right. So then months passes. My baby gets like, I don't remember what was going on with him at the time, but I took him there to get viewed or whatever. Just a second thought about what's going on with him. Is what I'm doing okay? Because his daddy would do medical, you know, pharmaceutical medicine. I do holistic medicine. So I just get back of opinions. So I'm like, hey, I'm putting garlic in, you know, a salve, and I'm putting it on his feet in a cloth at night, and rubbing some on his chest, but not directly. By the way, don't do that directly; it can burn a baby's skin. But and the doctor again goes, The proof is in the pudding. He never says yes, he never says no. He just says the proof is in the pudding. And he looks at me like, whoever is doubting your mothering is not like the proof is in the pudding, Natasha. You've been doing this a long time. You have a 17-year-old and you have a 20-year-old. Like, it's not that he said that. It's just like, I shouldn't be doubting myself and I shouldn't be proving, but it's also just doing what I'm doing. And, again, I haven't had a baby in 17 years, right? And he's 17 months now, by the way. But so I just take him to get confirmation and have more security. And probably because there's someone around me that doubts my decisions as a mother, because there's people around me who don't believe how I do the medicine in my life or my discernment. I'm very obviously spiritual and intuitive. But this message is for a collective of people. But the proof is in the pudding. Okay. Um, you are seeing what you are seeing. There is really not a reason to doubt, but I also understand doubting. As you can see, I was doing what I do because I'm confident in what I do, but at the same time, like 2% doubt. So I'm going to take them to the doctor and support the people who doubt. But it also gives me more reassurance. Yes, Natasha, you don't have to give your baby antibiotics because that's not what you're comfortable with, and what you're doing is working. Right? 111, by the way. 1010 was the first number, and right as soon as I started this video, it was 1111. So 1010 and 1111. Okay. Hi, Boo Boo. You're not coming in here, my sweet baby. He wants to come in here. He ain't coming in here right now. I know y'all would probably love to see him. He's cute, but he ain't coming in here. You can watch yesterday's live. I think he did come in on that one, or he might have came in on the TikTok. Whatever it is, also, your instincts they come natural to you. But really, most of the time, the only time that you doubt is when other people are around you doubting what you're seeing or what you're whatever. And it's not even that they're saying it to you. It's just you know who they are. It's like they smell a little funky. You feel a little funky around them, like you have to a little bit put a shade over yourself, and that's not necessary. It's not necessary, but then it is necessary because it's a coping mechanism for you. But Spirit is saying, like, come. Excuse the way I want to say this, but come out of the closet, okay? Like, come out of the closet fully about. You don't have to be like bold. Just be you, yourself, beautifully, resiliently. Just you precious, fucking gorgeous human. And I don't mean that male or female. Okay, I know people reference like gorgeous, like guys. No. No, and I don't use cannabis. Thank you, not anymore. Since December, actually, maybe November. Yes, just be me. Stank and dank if I go that way, but I'm not. I quit. Thank you. Um, but I'm not against it. Just overuse of it, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm not gonna get on track here. So that is the channel message. Okay, let's see if Spirit has anything else to say on that before we move on. Does anybody have any questions for the Oracle guidance that you would like to share? If it is, good morning, Mary Ann. Good morning, Lexi. Hi. If anybody's a smart ass with their questions, I'm just not going to answer. Okay? I'm just not going to answer. Okay? Plus, I will block you, but I also just don't like taking the time to block you. I know your energy seeps in, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't want to take time to mess with anybody. Just staying focused. All right. And flowing. What's your question, babe? Thank you so much. Thank you. The word this week I'm hearing is elated. Elation. And I am going to be doing a separate video for this, but more blessing starting this week and into next week, and just like a season of more blessing and less treading, like a heavy treading. There's going to be less of that. What's your question, babe? I'm here. I'm listening. I'm reading, I guess. I guess I'm not listening because I can't hear you, but that would be cool if I could hear you. But Ooh, that was a quick answer. I felt like yes, and I also feel like you feel imperative about this. I'm wondering, why do you feel imperative about this? Why do you feel this pressing on yourself? Is there something going on that I feel like you feel like spreading your wings, like expansion? Would you, do you feel more connected to land? Like, yes. Yes, I answered it, babe. Yes, you should. I feel you should, because I'm feeling an impression inside of yourself that's wanting to expand, to go, to be different, to go different. And I understand that feeling. I've moved so many times since 2014. Holy shit. I built a new home in 2014. I lived there with my ex-husband for 3 or 4 years in conditions I'm not going to share because I don't want to change the energy of this life. I'm not Ajmal, welcome. Um, but I had to move out in 2019 for safety, long story short, with my children, and got an apartment, then moved in with a boyfriend like a year later or something like that, and then left that situation, moved in with my mom for a moment, bought a house. No, didn't move in with my mom for a moment. Was homeless for a moment. I was too stubborn to move in with my mom. I was homeless for a moment, but not fully homeless. I had somewhere to stay. Just didn't have like the amenities of life. Okay, like a shower and stuff like that. It was rough, but we made it happen and whatever. I'm stubborn as fuck, man, when I'm going through things. I don't want anybody to see me going through it. So I did end up giving in later in life and going to my mom's and letting her see my wounds and letting people help me. But that wasn't an easy phase, and it wasn't the right decision, if you ask me, for my children, my older children, to go through. I am. I okay. The question: am I a pet lover? Um, am I a pet lover? I am a pet lover, but I don't want pets. I want to see your pets and then go the fuck home. You know what I mean? Because I was a Chihuahua breeder since 2017. You can look up Natasha's Chihuahuas on YouTube actually and see like amazing videos. Like I had a whole basement full of like 25 dogs, playpens all the way around the edge for the mamas when they gave birth. It was amazing. Um, um, so there was Chihuahuas, and I love Chihuahuas. But you know what I don't need right now is more responsibilities. So I'm not doing animals. Plus, I just don't think that I want animals. I think that what I want is like this girl, Marianne. Like I just want to be free. Meaning, I don't want to be tied down to my house. I want to be able. I want to come home, but I want to be able to leave. And I have 3 children, so I need less things to have to do on the way out the door. You know what I mean? When I finally get home, when I get a moment, I want to fucking have a coffee, clean the laundry, fold the laundry, do some yoga, do these videos, and not feel bound to a situation. I love dogs though. I love cats. Like, I have 10 cats that took over my porch chair. Like, I don't sit in that chair now. I sit in the chair next to it because there's so much fur all over this cat chair. I call it the cat chair. And I leave it the cat chair because I do love the cats. I just don't want to be responsible right now. I got a baby like full time. You know what I'm saying? Marianne, let's get back to you, babe. Um, yeah, I felt like you feel like you've been grounded there too long, like a little stuck, and it's time for you to fly. I'm not going to tell you where to go. I do feel like you're drawn to water. I do feel like you're drawn to water, but yet you're also attracted to the woods. And if you're not attracted to the woods, I'm seeing you should head to the woods. But don't worry, there's water near the woods too. It's not just the ocean. There's creeks and rivers. I'm here. Yeah, I listen. I raise my glass to your move when it happens because we all know it takes time. and you have to align with the universe. And you know what I would say is start looking, not obsessively, but start looking. Just sit down on your couch or wherever on the porch and look through your phone at for sale, for sale, for sale. Look in the price range you think that you can do, whether it's for sale or apartments. Look every night or every other night, or maybe just once a week, just to put it out in the universe. You are serious. Start working on a small area of your home or your apartment to move or to put it up for sale. I don't know your situation if you own or rent. Do you own or rent? Um, I have been thinking about moving as well, so I get it. But I also fucking love where I live. Like I love not being close to anybody that I love. That I have to that I have to drive to them to go visit, and then I like having to come home and nobody can just stop by. I mean, they're not going to drive here without calling and be like, "Hey, are you home?" And I'll be like, "No, I'm in Lancaster or whatever," or I'm like out in town, or yes, I'm here, come on by, you know. But like, I love my own energy, and this tiny ass little town that I live in is so nice. Um, my name's Natasha. I'm Natasha. Welcome. Yeah, for sure. Marianne, you want me to pull some oracle cards for you, babe? Let me pull two from the Dream Oracle. Well, whatever spirit wants to give me. I'm gonna pull a little bit for you. You still here, Marianne? And then here soon, I will have to go so I can do TikTok, video on TikTok. See, oh my God. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you yet because I am excited about it, but I'm not gonna tell you yet because I want to see where it's going. See, blessings, exchange, and music. You like music? You like dancing? I see you like shimmy, dancing. Marianne, okay, ready? I told you you're fighting this move, aren't you? Like you want this move, but you're scared and resistant because it's what you know. But anyway, all right. This is flying. This is your flying card. Like you ever fly in your dreams, Marianne? Um, Flying. I told you I see you like flying. I don't even want to say an airplane. I just see you like a bird just flying away from where you are. So free, okay? And this is the flying card. And look how he's in his bed. He's resting. Like when you make these moves, when you even start just looking towards these moves, you're going to start feeling more lighter and free. However, you are resistant, as this is the last oracle, dream oracle card. You are resistant at times because it's what you know. And that's okay. But that you feel that way, feelings come and go. Just don't get stuck in those feelings. Realize that emotions are energy in motion. They will shift, okay? And this is the stranger's card. Like when you move, you're going to meet such a different energy there. An energy that is already attracting towards you, that wants to know you, that wants to bless you, that is for you, okay? And you're going to be blessing others by bringing your energy where you're going, and they will be blessing you. You see how they are watering each other, and they're nourishing one another, and there's a plant here growing. And all these people in the background are roots, because when you're pulling yourself up from the roots and moving, you're doing a big, big thing, and you will nourish the soil of your roots being planted in new soil, and that soil is going to be good for you. Okay, and it says you love music, you love to dance. It's wonderful. It's beautiful, but we're going to release rigidity, fears. Okay, but you don't even have to focus on it. Just let the feeling pass. That's okay. Just let the feeling pass. And you know how you're gonna help it pass? Put your favorite song on. Dance, wiggle those energies out. Sway those hips, mamacita. Get those feelings out, get those energies out. Or you don't have to. You can also just feel them. I am the type of person, I didn't always be this way, He does not suggest for you to disassociate or disconnect from what you feel, but just witness it, allow it to move through you. You don't have to get stuck, and you also don't have to brush it off. I really advise people not to brush off what they are feeling because I think that that causes disassociation and disconnection from your true essence. It's important for you to validate yourself. I actually teach my children that you don't need validation from anybody else, including myself, but you do need it from yourself. What is your favorite room in your home? Like, would you say it's the kitchen, your bedroom, the porch? What's your favorite place to be in, Marianne? I'm going to pull from the interior deck. No. Ooh, fuck, that was strong. Oh, God, that was strong. Is he very good to you? Because I feel like you're alone in yourself. I'm feeling like you're alone in yourself. And you know what I think? I think that no one should ever stay feeling alone in a marriage. Like, I know that you're not, I'm saying, I know you're not alone. There's just pieces of you you're not sharing with anybody. So in that small, okay. Yeah, that's not okay, babe. We got some oracle cards that came out upside down, which is really interesting from this deck because I usually don't have any come upside down. Dream guidance, third eye awakening. So what I'm getting here is you're you're choosing not to move on the things you're seeing, which I can get. Marriage is strong. Connection to family and vows and commitment are strong. I understand resisting. I understand resisting responding to your guidance, but your ancestors are speaking to you through dreams, spirit language, even nudges of communication in the ether, um, dream guidance, and you are awakening, but you're suppressing it by being around these people. Now, picture this. Picture these cards upright and how beautiful they are. Spirit is fluently speaking. Your essence is channeling it so beautiful. You are dancing with this move that you're feeling a nudge for, this freedom you're flying into. I'm going to pull a spirit animal for you here in just a minute. Dream guidance, baby. Look at that. Look, these feathers are your ancestors. Your ancestors are telling you, we're right here. You're not going through this alone. Third eye awakening. This is your whole entire body. Your whole entire vibration is going to raise. Just follow through, follow through. I get it, but it's not easy. Listen, I'm going to tell you how much I get it. I was married 15 years in a verbally and physically abusive relationship, mostly to my youngest child at the time. I mean, I have another baby now, but um, yes. Sorry, Marianne. Just blocking somebody with uh, not nice comments, just being ridiculous. A lot of people don't believe in this stuff, so they just hate, shade, and throw shit. But that's okay. We don't mind. Um, Baby girl, I feel you. I feel you. I was married for 15 years. We were together for 15 years. We were married for 12 years. I was with him since I was 15. Okay. I was not choosing to see abuse to my child. I was disassociating. And then one day, boom. Okay, I get it. I thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I want to say that that's brave of you to share with us today and open up. Okay, but you need to follow your light. Woo, this came out real clear. Look how open that feels. And I fucking see you as like an eagle, just flying so high above the matters and breaking yourself free. Listen, he has family. You need your peace, your inner light, your inner love. That is confirmation. Okay. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Cosmic awareness. The cosmos. The mirror of truth. Boom. Dude. Amazing. I know it's hard. It's hard to hear the word amazing when you're in something. But what I feel waiting for you is amazing. Is beautiful. Is this week as I sat by the river by myself, taking it in that no one is holding me down in that moment that I have my own house. It took a long time. We all have our own bedrooms. We all finally have a bed. After having a mansion, I had a mansion in 2014 that I built with my hands and with my car lot business. Okay. And I had to leave it for safety. Not, yes, for me, but mostly for my children. And as I sat by the river and I just watched it, I was like, holy Christ, the peace, the abode, and the abundance that I have today. I don't own 5 acres. I don't even own a half acre. But I have everything I need. I even have drama with my children because the more people, the more drama, the more things that we have to learn and unlearn from our life journey. Right? You're welcome, baby girl. Yes. Okay, follow the light. Look, it's time to fly. And it's okay if it takes time. I understand stepping stones. It takes time. And like I said, look how long it took me to get where I'm at. And I'm not saying that I've reached a pinnacle or an epitome, like at the pinnacle point or a milestone. I have reached milestones, but there's no finish line on earth. So make sure you're not binding yourself to a timeline or forcing. Okay? Mirror of truth. You are being so brave to share what you're seeing in yourself when you look at the situation and look at yourself. And the mirror is saying, if you love you, you will protect you. And that's your peace. I'm not saying like physical abuse or anything. That's your peace. And you know what gets to stay in the body, not disassociated and anxiety? Yourself doesn't have to feel anxious or scattered or all over the place if you protect your peace, your essence, and cosmic awareness. But I tell you, look, I'm going to get back out. Ancestral guidance. Your higher self is leading you, and your ancestors are with you, backing you. Look, angel, and we got angel whispers on top. To me, and this is personal for me. This is personal. I'm just sharing it. For me, angels are your ancestors. I don't feel connected to religion. I hope that doesn't offend anybody. I used to be a minister, so but whatever. Um, this is to me. This is your ancestors saying, We're whispering guidance to you, and you're receiving it. We want you to know for a fact and not question that is what is happening. We are communicating with you. We love you so much and we're so proud of you. And don't have any guilt or shame about the path that you've chosen or that you've experienced. And please begin to forgive yourself for anything you have done or chosen. Okay? That's right. Your peace, beautiful girl. Beautiful woman. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You don't have to hate somebody, by the way. Like, I know, yes. Um, you don't have to like hate somebody or wish them horrible things in order to leave. You can just love yourself more. You know, I still care for my ex-husband. I still care for all my exes to a degree. I wish them the best, but I also don't take time spending my energy on it. Or when I do for a moment have like a thought or something towards them, or like anger, because like my body will have pain in it sometimes where my ex-husband hurt me. And I'll get angry or sad or just remember or have a flashback because I also have PTSD, which isn't near as bad now, obviously. But I will remember that anger and that pain. So I have to send myself love and forgive myself, or also forgive them and wish them well. I don't want anybody to pay for what they did to me forever. And now that might be because I was raised religious, that I feel that way, that I have to forgive them. But that doesn't mean I have to be around them. But so anyway, um, blessings. You're welcome. Yes, great spirit. Thank you. Ah, yes, yes, forgiveness. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I have to go, girl, and I'm getting ready to go on to TikTok. I'm going to relay the first channeled message that I shared. You're welcome to join me over on TikTok. I'm Encompass Awe 333 at gmail.com. Also, if you guys want a private reading, hit me up in my DMs on Facebook or on here. Not on here, but Encompass Awe 333 at gmail.com. Also, only hit me up for my business services. Personal readings are $45. Okay, and my cell phone number only for business reasons. Hit me up, not personal. 740-777-3567. I'm Natasha. They're $45. A dream interpretation, if you are wanting a dream interpreted, which will be closed out with an oracle, that's $20, and $30 for a guided meditation. Okay? So anyway, 740-777-3567 only for business purposes. Otherwise, I will block anybody. I apologize for having to be so firm, but I have to. Okay? Thank you. Have a beautiful day.